What's going on, guys? Welcome back to This Is the Police. For those of you that have not watched the previous video, we're basically a police chief in Freeburg, right? Yeah, Freeburg. And the mayor is forcing us to resign in 180 days from now, and we have no retirement fund. So I guess the main goal of the game is to try and save up $500,000 before we are forced to retire. So that's what we're going to try and do. Now here are the newspaper articles of today. The construction of the Cinema Museum has been postponed again. Francis Kendrick announces his retirement date, which is our co-worker, so we know that now. And the legendary singer Gennaro Crespo comes to Freeburg. Alright, well let's go to work. Let's go bust some bad guys. Apparently our car is still terrible. I wonder if we're going to get a better car if we earn more money. When a police officer is too tired to be effective, he will ask for a day off. Sometimes officers will request days off even when they're at full strength. Some of the reasons you'll hear are far-fetched, while some are very serious. Don't overindulge your subordinates, but don't antagonize them either. Remember that everybody's got secrets, and you've got to make sure these guys have your back. Chief, my son came down with a serious illness. I think I better take off work. Sorry. Can I go home? Alright, well this guy is not very professional, but if his son actually has a serious illness, I mean, we're gonna have to send him home. That's just the way it is. So let's be a good chief and say yes. I drank too much. I don't think I can hold it together today. Can I go home? Because you drank too much. Yes, but come tomorrow. In addition to their performance ratings, police officers also possess rank. And police begin at the lowest rank and can be elevated in rank with 1, 2, or 3 stripes. Once a week, you can pass out stripes and improve the rank of any employee. If you think that no one is worthy of the honor some week, you can postpone the ceremony until later. Insignias won't go out until your people are ready. That's good to know. Alright, so their professionalism will go up. But they also learn to command. Whenever a ranking officer is on the scene, his or her colleagues are more likely to perform better than usual. Sometimes when cops gets ranked, they start thinking more seriously about their service. This can mean less drinking and more time spent on the job. Some of them might even turn out to be dependable. Alright, so people like Birch, for example, who definitely drinks too much, we could, for example, give him a stripe, and that would make sure that... yeah, I can just drag that. So we have 2 stripes to give away. Let's see, we've got Stovall, he already has a stripe. Can we? Yep, we can give it to detectives as well. I think for now, I want to keep my stripes, though. I haven't seen anybody really perform of any of these people. Although Vendal is probably... he's a good guy. I'm going to give him a stripe. Let's do that. And that'll make him a bit more dependable. Seems like a good idea. Let's start the day, and we're going to keep that other stripe for now. Freeburg isn't one of those cities where you listen to what they say or nothing at all. Okay, where you listen to what they say. You can always select any song from your collection and play it at any time, just like in real life. Well, the life of your grandfather. Alright. So I guess we can select a song to play. That's probably not copyright, is it? You know what? Overrides. I'm not going to play any music. I don't want any copyright strikes. I'm just going to go to the map. We'll just listen to in-game music. Sorry about that, guys. Alright, let's learn how to hire and fire cops. Click affairs, apparently. Police station. Labor market. You have a certain number of paid job openings for which you can hire any available applicant. Job slots are separated between officers and detectives. Alright, so we're supposed to hire Brody Pope for one of these shifts. We don't know his political views. He's not very professional. I guess we're going to hire him for shift A? Although I'm not really sure if he's going to show up immediately. Want to free up a slot time to fire somebody. Sorry, Roy. You're fired. If you have legal grounds for the termination, no one will ask any questions. You might need to fire him anyway. Legality be damned, but that could land you in additional proceedings, and your other staff will become more worried about keeping their jobs than they are about actually doing their jobs. Another way to free up a slot is to have a police officer killed, but that's not really a valid option, right? I mean, it kind of is. We can fire him legally because he's too old. Okay. See you, Roy. Good luck. Good luck with your kid's illness. You know, that sucks for you, man. Alright, so now we can actually hire somebody else, I guess, because Roy's gone. The new officer has not shown up yet. So we could if we wanted to. Alright, let's say Daniel Beardsell. Can we hire him for Shift A? I mean, we did just fire someone. And then we could get one other person as a detective. So let's get Dennis Wolf on board. Shift A, boom. And there we go. So apparently Shift A is really full now. That might be bad. I don't really know yet. And here we go. Start of the day. We got some vandals in the cathedral. We received a frightened call from the local cathedral. This morning the abbot discovered that someone entered the old cemetery during the night. The old yard's tombstones are painted with satanic symbols and some have been broken into pieces. It seems there are even marks from a shovel, but the abbot would say no more. Alright, so let's see. We only have 6 available police officers right now, which isn't a lot. It doesn't sound super terrible. I'm just gonna get Samadi, and let's send Birch Jr. because he sucks at his job anyway. So let's just do that. It's not the most serious of crimes as well, so that's probably not gonna be a massive shootout or anything like that. I mean, I don't think Satanists are really well known for shooting places up. And we've got some more vandalism in Atticus Tower. Businessman Harley Jones, looking out his window, saw 2 teenagers scratching offensive slogans on his new car. Who gives a damn, dude? I'm gonna send just Grant. I'm able to send 3 officers, but... Harley Jones. I mean, I don't know who this guy is. I don't know if he's really important, but I'm gonna send only... You know what? No, I'm gonna send... Vandal. Yeah, he can probably deal with that, so he can take care of that. I hope that he doesn't die, though. Because that would be a bummer. And it looks like our first crime is being solved. Alright, how did you guys do? Offender escaped. Everybody's unharmed, though. How did you guys mess that up? Come on, I would definitely expected better from Samity. That's a bummer. Let's see. A waitress named Mila reports that she just served a chicken Eddie and a Diet Coke to a dangerous criminal who she'd seen on television just this morning. The culprit is sitting at the window eating a burger. See, now I kind of feel like maybe this is one of those things where she saw him on TV. What do we really know about this? I'm gonna send Robbins, but only Robbins. He's a good cop. He can probably deal with this. I think we're gonna be okay. I would definitely want to keep my best cops on hand for really serious situations. And offender escaped, everybody's unharmed. This sucks. It looks like you basically do have to send 2 officers pretty much all the time to be successful. Let's see how Robbins is going to handle this. Please don't let him die, though. Yep, here we go. The waitress had mistaken retired officer Frank Nero for the fugitive in question. See, that's what I suspected was going on. It's a false alarm. So I'm actually pretty happy that that's the case. Oh, what's this? Let's see. Mr. Boyd, my bouncer stuffed himself with Mexican food again and now he can't get off the can. Meantime, the line outside the club is stretching around the block. We need someone outside who can tell the cool guys from the punks. See, I don't give a damn about this. This just seems like a favor. I'm gonna send my most incompetent officer over there. Enjoy, man. I'm guessing I'm not gonna get any money for this anyway, so I don't really care. Why would I ever send, like, a great veteran officer? That just wouldn't make sense to me. Alright, everybody's on standby. So if we get any more crimes, I'm actually gonna start sending out Stovall and some other people. An anonymous call just came in. A clown carrying balloons at the skating rink is selling crack to teenagers. Are you serious? Alright, I'm just gonna send some of my best officers. You know what, let's send Samity as well so he can sort of get some professionalism back with Stovall. If there really is a clown selling crack to kids, we probably want to take care of that. Sorry, Chief, but I quit. And one night I pulled in more cash than I earned in a month working at this dump. Mr. Sorkin said he wouldn't mind taking me on. I guess I just wasn't cut out to be a cop. Well, that doesn't matter to me because this guy sucks. And we did get a thank you, which is a good amount of money. That's what I was hoping for. Alright, so... We should probably definitely hire an officer. I'm gonna go... I like the look of this guy, Adrian Kane. We're gonna hire him. Let's hire him for Shift B. Because I've just been hiring people for Shift A all day, and it seems like a bad idea. Let's see. Suicide threat. A naked man carrying a canister of gasoline has threatened to set himself on fire unless his favorite chewing gum becomes popular again. I'm gonna send Vundell, and I'm gonna send Grant. I feel like they should be able to deal with this. Please tell me that there's no real crimes anymore popping up, though, because if that happens, we're gonna get in a bit of trouble here. If there's, say, a shootout, then we're gonna run into some trouble, but it looks like we might be okay. As police arrive, a clown is seen making balloon animals for the kids. Alright, so we can either cover up in a raincoat and pretend to be an illicit customer. We can take the clown onto the ice and round up any witnesses, or we can carefully watch the clown from the stands. I mean, all we can really do is watch him, I think. I feel like this isn't even legal. Pretending to want to buy crack from the clown. Yeah, let's just watch him for now. Oh, he was caught. So he actually was selling crack. Look at that. Alright, so we solved the crime. That's good. Finally a win after all these sucky cases. And we... offender caught. We caught a guy that was gonna kill himself, but I guess that's good? Or something? I don't know. Alright, Grant at least is slightly better now. So that is another win in my book. Birch is gone. Alright, well this guy sucks, so I don't really care. We are better off without him. Alright, successful assignment, one failed. It's kind of a mixed bag, mostly. Alright. I guess that's it. Everybody's back. We can just end the day now. But that was a pretty successful day. Birch has quit. Looks like Shift B has way more officers, so we should probably try and switch some people around or something like that. We're probably going to have to fire Birch. Already fired his son. And I feel like we really should just fire Price. She's old. She's a lost cause. You know, just get rid of her, really. But it's already the next day. Alright, let's see. Feminist organization denied official registration. Robespierre reveals identity when the time is right. Enemies using feminists to destroy Freeburg. What is that all about? I don't know what that means. Alright, well, let's go to work. Oh, we got some more story here. Probably Kendrick.
Whenever I'm alone at home and there's a knock at the door, I always hope it'll be my wife, Laura. She's always forgetting her keys.
Hello, my name is Steve, and you're Jack Boyd, is that right?
That's right, get out of here.
Front door, the Bible boys walked about a mile from the local bus stop, jumping over mud puddles and skirting a couple of landfills. Laura doesn't go in for religion either, but according to her, these brave lunatics with their fake smiles deserve at least a minute of attention. She patiently listens to them, asks them questions, regales them with pastries, and never once dropping a hint of condescension. When I watch her do it, I've got to admit it gets me. I'd have hugged those boys, sat with them on the porch and lit up a cigar. But a month after Laura left, all I could do was quietly ask them not to bother me. Today I'm a little rougher still. Shut the door on his nose this time. Another couple weeks at this rate and I'll be greeting anyone who comes close with my service pistol pointed towards the sky, ready to fire my warning shots. In my life, even the basic stuff never goes like it's supposed to. Normally, when a wife is going to leave home, she'll make a scene or at least sit everyone down for a serious conversation. But Laura just disappeared. The children in the stories always stand on the side of the mother, but all three of our sons supported me. The in-laws always blame the husband for making their daughter unhappy. But now Sally, Laura's mother, well, we sort of have a pact. The fellow Laura ran off with is young enough to be her son. I hear he's 30 years old. Of all the possible information a man can know about his wife's lover, I get hit with that. Fortunately, Laura's mother doesn't like the way it sounds either. Sally figures this guy just thought he'd have some fun with a mature woman, but he'll be back chasing college girls before the year is out. So we have an agreement. Sally's gonna track down Laura and try to reason with her, and we'll arrange a meeting. Meanwhile, I'm supposed to not do anything stupid, which of course means anything at all. It's a crazy situation. I'm the police chief, and the person I'm trusting to find my wife is an old woman armed with a phone book. But I can't afford to lose Sally as an ally. So for the moment, I had to swallow my pride.
Hello.
Mrs. Markham, this is Boyd.
Oh, is there any news?
That's what I wanted to ask you. Have you found anything? An address, phone number? Have you spoken to her?
Don't worry, Jack. I've narrowed the range to 2 suspects, or whatever you like to say at your police building.
At my police building, we find people faster than a funny old woman chirping on the phone with my wife's girlfriends.
Oh, you're an old man, Jack. Come to your senses. They'd give us straight odds on the street. But I've got more energy, Jack. Maybe you think I'm a foolish old woman, but I go to my book club, argue with the girls about Byron, and it gives me energy. I talk to my dogs, and it gives me energy. And you have nothing, Jack. You don't even have a hobby. You got no passion. It's why Laura left you.
Let's not go back into that, Sally. Find my wife, and we can discuss my hobbies later. I'm waiting for your call, and my patience is running thin. Laura, if you've stopped loving me, I'll let you go. I can't expect the impossible from you. Just don't let me die out here, okay?
Well, that's kind of sad. Wow. I also really like that Sally actually had a portrait of her dog on the wall. That was pretty cool.